Hello, hello! This is Missy, or the Flats, as I'm going to be known on the trail, doing my gear review. All this stuff is coming with me. Well, I think. So what do I have here? This is my pack. This is going to be Zpacks. It is the Arc Haul. It's really light. Very nice pack. I've had it for a while. This is my outer puffy. It's a Columbia. I think it's a Mighty Light. It's very warm. This is the shell, so it goes over the top of it for really cold days and for rain. Makes it very handy. These are my trekking poles. I have the Black Diamond. Love these. They work really well. And I've got my Keens. I'm going to be wearing Keens for footwear. These are the gargoyles. These are what I'm starting with. These are the waterproof winter ones. And then I've got my summer ones as well. They are going to be shipped to me whenever I send the other ones back. These are my camp shoes. They're just regular old Crocs. I like them because they have a back, so they would be good for water crossings and everything. Here is my Hygiene water bottle that I'm going to be using. And I also have, for really cold nights in the hammock, can boil some water in the jet boil, which my husband will be carrying. And then you can put a sock around it and then keep it in your hammock with you. It works really well. I've got my Gaitors, my Dirty Girl Gaitors. Haven't worn Gaitors before, so this will be interesting, but everybody says to get them because they keep rocks out. I've got two different buffs. This is my summer buff, and I might be wearing this one a lot as a like a hairband. And then I've got the one on right now. I was testing this one out today. This is the thermal one, so it's for winter. This one's really, it keeps your head nice and warm. I'm going to be carrying, obviously, lots of Snickers bars, and I really like these Cliff Block bars. They're energy chews. This is the Mountain Berry flavor. They're really good just to pop in your mouth if you're feeling kind of, you know, depleted and don't have time to stop. I do have my little pocket knife. This is the Gerber. It's the Gerber Mini. So that'll be nice. Got some hand warmers and foot warmers for winter. This is my toothbrush. It's just a half one. Hairband. And then this is Dr. Bronner's for pretty much anything, washing your hands, brushing your teeth, all that kind of stuff. Gotta have some chapstick with that. And I got my little hairbrush here, since I don't want tangled hair. Glasses are gonna need a glass cleaner, so I got that. And then this is just an extra little pack. I know John's got the first aid kit, but this is, you know, obviously ibuprofen, Benadryl, and then an allergy pill. Okay, so I also have, to go with my coats here, I've got a pair of real thin liners. They're Burton's, and they go really nice under my Columbia gloves here. These are, you know, on the obviously real cold days. These would be for, you know, under those, or even if it was just a little breeze, so my hands don't get chapped. I've got a nice Columbia hat, which I've had for a while now, and I love it. Sometimes my ears do get cold, so I put this ear muff over the top of it. I have my bear bag, my food bag, with the where you put a rock in here and then you throw it over. So this is what all my food's going to be carried in. This is, John, what is this?
That is the Zpacks Bear Bag Kit.
This is the Zpacks Bear Bag. We just got these in, but people have been talking good things about them. And then some of the dehydrated foods that we'll be carrying in there to start off with. We won't always be doing dehydrated, but just to start off with. We've got like the Texas State Fair chili, which is really good, pumpkin cheesecake, and some kickin' chicken hot wings wrap. So
those are probably Backpacker's Pantry.
Yep, this was
which
from,
is phenomenal.
This is Packet Gourmet.
Oh, Packet Gourmet.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Gourmet
yeah,
is awesome, but Backpacker's
I misspoke.
Pantry
No,
too.
Packet Gourmet is by far our favorite.
Yes, it is. Okay, so this is my little handkerchief that I'm going to bring because I know my nose runs like crazy in the winter. This is my ditty bag that kind of is going to hold all these small things inside the pack. I've got a little organizer for my hammock, and this is handy just because I'll put my nighttime stuff in there, you know, my glasses when I'm sleeping. I'll have my headlight if I need to go out in the night, and just different small things that I'll need. And that's really lightweight. I've got my pack towel. Always good to have a pack towel. And then some of the little sheets of soap, so I don't always have to get the Dr. Bronner's out. This is my luxury item because I'm a big reader. I love my Kindle. I don't think I can go without it, so this is my luxury item.
No way to separate her from her Kindle.
That's very true. And then I've got my cell phone as well that we'll be using. I've got a couple, like for toiletries here, I've got, you know, girl hygiene stuff. But then also, you know, got the toilet paper. He's got the trowel, so that's one thing I don't have to carry. But he's got the jet boil and I have the fuel, so we kind of trade off. This is my Go Girl. I haven't decided yet if I want to bring this or not. I'm still debating. If I don't, I'll just have a rag to use to wipe. They call them a pee rag. But I might bring the Go Girl. If I don't like it or it gets too smelly or just too whatever, I'll probably just send it back. I've got a couple small things here. This is, I'm not going to bring my jewelry. I'm not going to bring my wedding band set. So I went ahead and I got a silicone ring. It's pink because obviously you can tell I like pink. So I'm going to be wearing that. And then I've got these, they're called comfy earrings. They're all smooth, so you won't have any poking on a pillow or anything like that, getting snagged in your hair or anything. And these are the only set I'll be wearing. In the winter, I get really, really cold feet. So I've got my camp socks here. And these are wigwam. They're very warm. But then I also have these Meister. They're toe warmers. And then you can put those on and then put these over the top of it. These work wonders. They're made out of like the scuba gear material. And they keep my feet really, really warm.
Would you say they're phenomenal?
They're phenomenal, yes. All right, let's see. Obviously, I have my butt pad for sitting down the Z seat. That works good. This has gotten a lot of wear. This was my pillow. This is the Sea to Summit Aeros pillow. It's just an air pillow. It's a red one. I love it. Very comfy. I've got my Toaks. I think just like John had talked about in his, it's the titanium 450 milliliter. These are new to us. We had the Sea to Summits, the collapsibles, but they're so hard to clean. We decided to go this route. This is my Black Diamond headlamp. I've had it for quite a while too. Works really good. And then I've got extra batteries as well over here. Okay, so this is my new tarp. And it's very, very lightweight. John, what kind is it?
That is a hammock gear with doors, Dyneema or Cuban fiber, whatever you want to call it. We've just switched her tarp. We have not used it yet. We'll be back in the Carolinas in a couple weeks to start shakedown hikes. She has other tarps we've used for many, many days out, but this gives us a little try with the tarp doors.
Yep. And then this is my dream hammock, which is a dream. I absolutely love it. I know why they call it a dream hammock. Absolutely love this thing. I switched out, a couple years ago now?
Yeah, before me, so probably about 2 years in that thing.
2 years ago, and it is just wonderful. So comfy, so easy to put up. Love it.
Randy, if you ever see this video, amazing product.
And then I just got these, obviously you can tell they're still on the paper, from MSR. These are the tent stakes.
The groundhog stakes for the new tarp. So we got a little testing of our tarp to do, but we got plenty of time.
Yep. And then I also got the Dutch wear for the tarp as well, all the different things to stake out the doors, stake out everything, which again hasn't been opened because we just got it. Okay, so we got all those. These are my sleeping thermals for bedtime. They are Under Armour, and these are the base layer 3.0. These are for winter. I'll only have these with me for winter, and then when it gets too warm, I'm going to have somebody send the summer ones to me. And these are just the dual fold. And then I believe this is Old Navy, if I remember, the active wear. Yep, Old Navy active. It's Go Dry, and so they're both good to sleep in. Here is my clothes bag. all of our clothes, like John had said, are sent off to the insect shield right now to be dipped, and we haven't gotten them back yet. Now everything went except for like undergarments. So I have 2 pair of panties and then 2 bras that'll be going with. I do have this lovely rain suit. It's pink, go figure. Or John would probably say purple, but it's the Gander Mountain, and it is 100 waterproof. And like he said, we'll probably send our bottoms back when it warms up. And then, last but not least, I have my 2 quilts. This one is my under quilt, right here, and it is a hammock gear as well. So this part hugs the hammock like that, and then the orange is kind of out. It's got good baffles. Keeps me very warm. I love this.
So 0 degree, I think they call it the incubator.
Incubator, yeah.
Large quilt folds down next to nothing though.
Yeah, that one folds up into this, and so it's, you know. And
then that bag compresses.
And it compresses, yeah, it's got the straps. So that one is very nice and warm. But this is my favorite. This is
Pinky.
This is Pinky. I named my blanket. This is Pinky, and you get all cozy in here. It's got the sewn foot box, not the one where you can snap it. It is also hammock gear. It's a 0 degree. I love this thing. I don't know if it comes through in the video, but these things are robust. They're pretty thick. Yes, they're so nice. I think that is, just going to go off the top of my head, I can check my chart, but I think like 22 ounces. Yeah. The underquilt I think is 28. They squeeze down to nothing. They're 0 degree. Cold will not be an issue for us. Yes, I will be nice and toasty warm because I get cold easily. And then just another stuff sack that compresses down. It's a Cedar Summit for this one as well. And that is pretty much it. I think that's enough. But yeah, we're ready to go. We just have to test out my tarp. Otherwise, we want to get out there and start doing some practice hikes. Quick note on the tarp, she saved about 15 ounces going from a tarp that had no doors, but a much heavier material to the Cuban fiber or Dyneema tarp. So that's a lot of weight for a bigger tarp, but just got to test it out. I already have a Dyneema tarp, so I'm familiar with it. So we'll see you soon. All right. Back down the Carolinas to hike. How's that?